A big day today in the investigation of the candy factory explosion that killed 7 people last year, including a Lancaster County woman.
It happened in West Reading, but the action today was in Washington. Seth Kaplan is here in studio with the latest. Seth.
Yeah, the latest, Alicia and Valerie. Plus, what's emerging as a key finding about a danger lurking elsewhere in Pennsylvania. We heard about it in Washington and in an exclusive interview here in Harrisburg.
So this has been a long-term industry issue.
It has been a long-term issue.
Questions about older plastic gas pipes during a key hearing to determine the probable cause of the March 2023 explosion at the R.M. Palmer Candy Factory in West Reading, which killed 7 workers. The NTSB looked at video frame by frame. 2 things are clear. There's no one cause. But on the other hand, a major contributor, gas lines made of what are called first-generation plastics.
These would be plastics that were manufactured and installed between 1960 and 1982. They tend to, they can get brittle and they can fail.
Pennsylvania Public Utilities Commission Chairman Steve DeFrank says all this brings to mind a different explosion, this 2011 one that ripped through downtown Allentown, killing 5 people.
And what caused that was cast iron. Today, 13 years later, 89% of cast iron is removed from Pennsylvania because we focused on the material and focused on replacement of it. We want to take that same success story and apply that to first generation plastics.
Starting with this tentative order to gas companies like UGI, which owns the West Reading gas lines. I asked DeFrank whether a dispute last year over whether the PUC could or should hand over certain documents to the NTSB has hurt either agency's investigation.
The boots on the ground are working together every day, and that's what's important because that's what's keeping Pennsylvania safe.
Yeah, so first step is to figure out where all the first generation gas lines are and then prioritize which to replace first, because typically it would take something else placing extra stress on the line to cause something like what happened in West Reading.